What's up, y'all? What up? What up? Yeah, let's talk about it. Yeah. Let's talk about how this community of so-called music producers actually suck and how we can get better. Because there are solutions to it. I mean, there are things that we can do, including myself, that I've been doing and formulating to do better. So I think now is a time to have that open conversation, and let's talk about it, and let's be real about it, and let's not shy away from like the truth. I think most of the producers that y'all follow don't show y'all enough of how to be a producer. They just show y'all how to be a beat maker. I mean, even the top names on YouTube, they just show y'all how to make a beat, and that's it. They don't show y'all when they working with an artist. They might talk about it, but they don't show y'all when they're actually doing it. You know, and including myself, I need to show either more of it behind the scenes, or I need to show more of it after the fact of talking about it with the artist. So that's something I can do better, but that's something that everybody needs to do better. It needs to be a bit of more of transparency of actually being a producer and actually showing the grand audience. And when I say grand audience, the I guess the actual spill and the vibe of what's going on in the producer community, instead of everybody talking about drama, everybody talking about the latest plug-in, like I said before, everybody talking about the latest like technology. Like that's cool and everything. And don't get me wrong, that's a part of it. I love when people find something genuinely that works for them and then they show the world, instead of doing a review about something that they know little about because they just bought it. Now, if you just bought it and you know it's gonna work, and you know it's like, and you've maybe saw it before, you know the specs on it, or you used it before, and you want to talk about it, there's nothing wrong with that. I ain't got nothing wrong with that. I love that. But to get out here and to have all these this just like mud of, when I say mud, yeah, it's a mud of people just this plugin, this plugin, this plugin, this plugin, this plugin. Yeah, that's cool and all, but my little cousin that just started making tracks, he don't really care about the latest plugin like that. Real talk. He really just want to just like really get going and like making tracks and making tracks good enough to where he can either rap over them or his friends can rap over them. So like the youth don't really care about all this like technology helping them to either make some shit that's from the past that they really don't even need to worry about making no more, or they're worried about trying to figure out what's best to make for the future, which both of those is bullshit. You should just be worried about trying to make something that sound good for the party or the bedroom, because that's the only two places really music gets played as far as we talking about like cultural impact. Now stuff that's in between, stuff that we listen to on a regular basis, stuff that we kind of share with our friends, as I call AKA the B-sides. You know what I'm saying? Not the A sides or the C sides, like the C ballad sides, like the last song on the album, or like the love making song that everybody listen to. But the A side, maybe like the party songs and the songs that we dance and we party to, and the hook is very catchy. No, y'all don't really like think about it in that way of presenting it to an audience, and I think that's the real big issue. I think everybody is just trying to just kind of just either get along with music because they don't know how to promote their artists or promote themselves, and they're just trying to find a way on social media and make it on social media and make it on YouTube and make it on Instagram and make it on TikTok and make a little coin enough to where they ain't got to show up to somebody's job. On the flip side of things, there's a legion of people who really want to make music because they really want to see something happen, and they really got a dream of seeing music happen that they are always dreamed about. And then you got the people that's in between both of those who want to make some money to the point to where they want to get away from their job, and they're capable enough to making the music that they always been able to make, but now that they gotten the maybe the computer capabilities or the analog capabilities and the knowledge well enough to know what to do with all of this technology to make it sound like they want to at this present moment. Now you got that group of people, because it has reached that point to where there shouldn't be an excuse of your stuff not sounding at least decent. There's so much knowledge out there to where if your stuff is not sounding decent, maybe you need to just, here's my advice. If your stuff is not sounding decent enough, my biggest advice is to take a huge step back and don't use any plugins. Make music without using any plugins. Matter of fact, make music with using only one plugin. Make music with only using the stock equalizer. And then ask yourself the question of, what am I doing wrong around that? Then you'll figure it out. You'll figure out what I'm saying if you listen to what I just said. But if you don't listen to what I just said, then it don't matter. That's cool. But if you listen to what I just said, you'll find gold. That's it. So, but back to the lecture at hand. Basically, this producer community sucks because there's just not enough involvement in showing what a producer really does. There shouldn't be a question about what a producer is if we have a producer community. The producer community itself should be well known enough to be able to produce music as far as with artists. You know what I'm saying? Not themselves, because my thing about self-producing, that's cool. I can do that. But that's not a producer. Producer works with people. So if you're not showing that you can work with people and you can work with somebody else to create something great, then that's not really a flex. To say that I'm in the room by myself, I made a beat, and then I rapped to something, and then I posted it up, and then I call myself a producer. No, you got to learn how to get along with other people well enough to know how to say, hey, I'm doing for them as a producer. I'm making something that they want. I'm catering something that they want versus something that I just want. I can always do what I want, but to break that unselfishness, you need to think about it in that way, in that light. I need to do the thing that they want, not just because I want to do it. So I'm just under the inspiration of doing things the way of being unselfish. You know what I'm saying? And doing for the artists in a way of creating their dream and making their dreams come to light and seeing their face when it does happen. When they sing through that microphone and the expressions come through, the performance comes through, and then I'm able to create a dope track around that, and maybe I already have a dope track, and then take that dope track and create more stuff around their vocals and create the necessary things around their vocals, and maybe take stuff away from the song to make their vocals maybe more prevalent. Whatever I need to do to make it better for the artist and make the artist's dream come true, that's what needs to be done as the producer. There's not enough of that being showed. There's all this selfishness, drama, I'm this, I'm that, I'm him, I'm this, I'm her, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to call themselves him or her. Like, fuck all that shit. Where's your artist experience? Where's your behind the scenes of you making this song? Where's your story times of you telling your tales of you working with this artist? Or, like, really, the big thing right now could be to where you could be in a fixture of, you could just be telling stories of how you created how you wrote this song if you are a producer songwriter, but you got to know what you are. But at the same time, there's not enough producers and there's not enough songwriters on here. That's just beat makers, people that's just saying, oh, I made this 10-minute beat, I made this 15-minute beat, y'all want to see me cook up, y'all want to see me do that. That's why that shit ain't involved. Yeah, I'm about to make this beat. Yeah, I'm about to use this loop. Yeah, I'm about to sample this. Yeah, I'm about to sample that. Don't nobody really even care about that. Don't nobody even really care if you sampled or not. They want to hear a song. They want to hear music from an artist. So whatever we got to do to make it expand is on those terms. We have to show more of the artist and the producer collaboration versus just the producer sitting in a room trying to make beats and show that I'm the best beat maker. Don't nobody care about that shit no more. That shit is not evolution. That shit is not evolving. So maybe I've talked too much, but y'all let me know. Let me know down below in the comments. I'm out.